Very good afternoon to all the teachers and students who've joined us today. Uh, so we will be starting the session now. Um, so once again, a very good afternoon to everybody. It is my honor to welcome you all on this day where we've gathered to commence the PyCode sessions. The PyCode, as the name suggests, is a series of sessions on Python coding for Vigyan Jyoti students of class 9. As you're all aware, the Vigyan Jyoti program is an initiative of the Department of Science and Technology and Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti in collaboration with IBM India and the American India Foundation. I am Anurag from the American India Foundation, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all today. As you know, the National Education Policy 2020 has laid a great emphasis on coding skills and has recommended inculcating coding in the school curriculum as it improves problem-solving skills, logical thinking, and overall academic development. It is with this vision that the American India Foundation, in collaboration with Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti and Tinker Coders, is starting this Python coding activity for the students under the Vigyan Jyoti program. So to begin today's session, I request Sri T. Gopalakrishna sir, project coordinator of Vigyan Jyoti, who is the catalyst that inspires us to do our best and has always been a pillar of support for us, to officially announce the launch of PyCode sessions and address the students and teachers about the importance of coding. Sir, over to you.
Thank you, Anurag. A very good afternoon to all of you. Am I audible and visible, Anurag?
Yes, sir. You're perfectly audible.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much for the introductory remarks that you have made about this flagship initiative within the visionary program of Government of India, that is Vigyan Jyoti. Today we have with us almost more than 150 computer teachers, the combination of both FCSAs and postgraduate teachers in computer science. And also we have the knowledge partners, IBM, AIF, and Tinker Coders. This is a one of its kind collaboration, the most advanced and up-to-date kind of requirement in the present context. So dear teachers and my dear children, it is my conviction that whoever is part of Vigyan Jyoti program, either in the form of a beneficiary or in the form of a giver or a facilitator or a teacher, you are part of a great mission of our great nation. So Vigyan Jyoti is very familiar to more than 100 schools now. Maybe in this group we have some 60 to 70 teachers representing their respective JNVs who are new to the program, who are part of phase 3 scaling up. So for their benefit, I just would like to very briefly inform you that Vigyan Jyoti program is a flagship initiative of Department of Science and Technology, which is running very successfully for the past 2.5 years or even more in 100 schools. So we began this program in the year 2019 as a pilot project where DST is the sponsoring department and Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti is the implementing agency, and Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas or the knowledge centers. And this program is very highly customized and tailor-made to support the girl children, to promote them towards STEM education, consequently taking them towards careers in STEM, where their representation is found to be very, very less when compared to their counterpart male and boy representatives in the respective courses and the careers. So it's a visionary kind of initiative, and it all happened with the strong intentions of Sanjay Mishra ji, who was then director at Kiran Division DST, and afterwards Madam Nisha Mendrita has taken over, and Dr. Vandana Singh is also very actively participating in implementation of this program from Department of Science and Technology. So in 2019, it is not just for the Navodaya children, girl children. It is meant for Navodaya children predominantly, and the children who are girl children studying in the government-funded schools in and around JNVs like Kendriya Vidyalayas, military schools. If not available, then children studying in state government schools and things like that. So after seeing the seriousness with which we have implemented, as we do with any other program, Department of Science and Technology was thoroughly convinced that NVS is the right kind of organization to implement this visionary program for the benefit of the girl students. So thereby, in 2021, they have scaled it up to 100 JNVs. Then now today they are very seriously thinking about, and it's almost on the cards that we are going to have it for 200 JNVs. So it is with scholarship for the girl children. It is with the fund for their study materials. And you all know, like, what are the kind of activities that we are conducting as part of Vigyan Jyoti program at school level. So during our brainstorming sessions, it so happened that IBM and AIF have come forward to be with us in this journey. They are known for their professional outlook and systematic application procedural aspects, and with expertise in the form of implementing various activities, academic and non-academic programs as well. So we have an excellent collaboration with them. After working with them for the past almost 2 years, most of you also would have heard about the programs that we have implemented with their help. That is competency development for the teachers in handling competency-based education at the school level. And we also have developed teacher resource materials. And then we had C-STEM programs, curriculum-based STEM programs as an introductory program for class 9 children last year, which started with the science festival for 2 days and then science utsav and the system programs. So then afterwards we had a series of now Sparkle series are going on with the help of Center for Creative Learning, IIT Ahmedabad. All these programs are being implemented meticulously with almost minute to minute kind of coordination and facilitation and supporting with the technology and so on and so forth. So thus, I am very confident that this historical program, uh, PyCode, Python coding, which is envisioned for the benefit of class 9 girl children, you all know like how progressive we are in this field now. So this may be a dream of public schools and well-funded private schools to bring such programs to their fold. What might be so difficult for them is coming to our doorsteps with the collaboration of such international and national players, knowledge partners. So today I had an opportunity to talk to almost 16 to 17 teachers across the country from different regions about this program. So they responded so positively and it was so encouraging. I have shared my insights with Madam Jasbir from IBM and Anurag and everybody who is being part of this collaboration. And we are extremely happy to come on board to be part of this initiative. You all know very well about the depth of its significance and its prominence in the context of implementing National Education Policy 2020 and the focus areas of NEP 2020. Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti has been the forerunner in catching the spirit of it and implementing it at grassroots level. And one of its the focus areas is to promote 21st century skills among the children, to promote creative learning as a day-to-day part of competency for the children to imbibe a diversified learning capabilities. So And that is completely embedded in any coding program for that matter, and Python coding in particular. And that is the vision that we have for implementation of this program. And I am sure with your concerted efforts, with your serious engagement with the program, with your day-to-day kind of handholding of the children, it is going to be a joyful journey for the children for 20 plus 20 sessions. We have 20 live sessions and 20 self-learning sessions. And you just imagine in these 40 sessions, if a girl child can become competent to write a program of her own for any particular purpose, either for its gaming purpose or to create a small app or whatsoever it may be, and it is a lifetime transformation in her way of thinking. And I want you to take that pride. You are going to be the hand holder. You are going to be the path maker. You are going to be the supporting soul for these girl children and to bring this transformation in their lives. So I take this opportunity to welcome you all for this initiative, and I have full confidence, and I have enormous faith in the commitment of our Navodaya fraternity. We are known for it. Where there is an odd situation, we are there with a solution. Where there is a challenge, we are there to solve it. So that is the kind of approach we have projected in the history of school education right from the inception of Navodaya Vidyalaya Samiti in the year 1985. We started with 2 schools. Today we have 365 schools. And today we have more than 35 children studying in international reputed institutions across the world with good collaborations. So collaboration again has been our forte. We are very strong in cooperating with agencies from outside who come to our fold to give their expertise. You look at the system program, you look at the Sparkle series program, any program that we undertake and it is becoming a success is mainly because of our commitment for the cause for which we come together. So from this perspective, I am very sure that these 40 sessions are going to be a really joyful sessions for the children, and take the technology, take the expertise, take the experience of our knowledge partners, IBM, AF, and Tinker Coders, and it's going to be a learning for us as well. All of us, all of us are. If you want to be a proactive teacher, we need to remain as an eternal learner. And so from that context, it is going to be a good learning for all of us. It's going to be an enlightenment for all of us, and it is going to be a very rich experience for all of us. And I'm sure with your concerted efforts and with the collaboration with all these knowledge partners who have a lot of expertise with them, it is going to be one of its kind program. I want all of you to showcase the programs that our children are going to write, and we are going to celebrate it at the end of the program. And it is going to be your credit. It is going to be your credit. And we are also seriously thinking of celebrating with recognition and with, properly bringing it on the record, how the contribution of the teachers have to be recorded, which would, go with them throughout their career to celebrate it. So with these few words, I take this opportunity to congratulate all of you. I take this opportunity to congratulate the children who are part of this Python coding camp, which is going to run. In the first session, we thought we'll have 10 sessions. Then we'll take a break of almost a month because our term and exams would be starting. So after the exams are over, we'll have the remaining 10 sessions as live sessions, and the remaining 20 sessions which are to be covered by the students with the help of the teachers. You will be properly guided, like how to handhold the children to learn those self-paced modules. So with this background, once again, the key for the success of this program is you. If you have the commitment, let me be part of making a transformational change in the career of this girl or the group of girls who are with you, and it is going to be through you. So I don't want you to miss this opportunity. It is a God-given opportunity to be an element of change in the lives of these girl children who are part of Vigyan Jyoti. You know what it means. So with these words, once again, thanking everybody who is part of this program, I take leave of you with good wishes to all of you. Thank you, Anurag, for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable words and for your incredible support to all of us. I hope all students will also take this as an inspiration and utilize the most of these PyCode sessions with great enthusiasm. I would request if teachers can, some support from teachers, if we can switch on the videos so that we can see the beautiful faces of students, the encouragement, the enthusiasm of the students. If the bandwidth allows, kindly switch on the video as well. All right, so now we will move on to the next part of the session. I would now invite Aditya from the American India Foundation to talk more about what is this thing that we call Python, and why have we selected Python specifically for the Vigyan Jyoti scholars, and how Python is being used in the world all around you. So over to you, Aditya.
Thank you so much, Anurag. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to PyCode. I'm going to share my screen and walk you through a set of slides, which is going to explain to you what we are talking about here and how you are going to go through this amazing learning journey in the next couple of months, learning how to program and learning how to create fun stuff. So PyCode, we are calling this series of sessions. We are calling this program PyCode, and we are going to learn how to code with Python. Now, Python is a programming language. Okay, there is another Python which I am not talking about, the real world Python, the snake. No, Python is a programming language. Of course, the icon that you see is also of snake. The creator of this language, named it Python. Now, Python is a very robust language, and it is a very, very easy to learn language. Learn language as in a coding language, a programming language. And the thing about Python is it is also the programming language that you learn in class 11 and 12th and in other higher studies. So Python is the language of choice when it comes to getting started with programming at the school level and the college level. And not just at the school and college level, Python is also a industry standard in many big companies, and many different tasks Python is being used. So I'm going to quickly take you through this thing called Python, okay, and where is it used, why is it used. I will be also joined by one of my colleagues, Nishant, in the remaining part of this walkthrough. Okay, so let me start. Why Python? Okay, I have just told you what is Python. Now, why Python? Let me ask you a question. Have you been hearing about this buzz about self-driving cars? Now, in this, since the past 2 or 3 years, we've been hearing there are many companies which are creating self-driving cars with sensors, with robots, which have cameras, and as you can see on the diagram, there are all of these radars which are collecting all of these data and processing thousands and thousands of images, your surroundings, all of these signals it is taking and processing, and it is helping the car drive by itself. Okay, so those self-driving cars will be out on the streets very soon. There are many big companies which are testing these on the road. Now, guess which software or which programming language drives these self-driving cars? It's Python. Okay, Python is one of the most commonly language used for self-driving cars, for controlling sensors and radars. Okay. Okay. Next thing, again, a very commonly used word, artificial intelligence. We hear artificial intelligence, all across these days. Every small company, every big company is saying that artificial intelligence is the next big revolution. Where are the practical examples that you might have seen artificial intelligence? You might have browsed while browsing YouTube. You might have seen, some recommended songs, recommended videos. While browsing through Amazon or Flipkart, it will automatically show you. You may like this. You may like this product. You may like this song. So those are very simple examples of artificial intelligence. All right. Again, there's much more to artificial intelligence, but these are some common examples which I'm giving to you. Okay. And which is the language, which is the programming language most commonly used for artificial intelligence? It's Python. Okay. Next, have you ever translated language using Google Translate? English to Hindi, or maybe English to Spanish, or any language to other language. Or you might have seen Alexa. You might have heard about Alexa, or you might have like said, "Okay, Google" on your phone. If you have ever done that, that is a field of computer science called language processing. Now, language processing is a field where the computer listens to your voice or what you have typed, and then it interprets, it tries to understand what you're trying to say and gives you the result. Okay. So all of these technologies, they are powered by Python. All right. Next, game development. Now, gaming, is so popular these days. We are like, children these days, they are like stuck on their mobile phones, playing games. There are game designers, new careers coming up in the industry, game designers, game programmers, game audio engineers, and again, what is the programming language used in this field as well? Python. So you see all of these industries, all of these technologies, how they are tied up, and how Python is one single language that is used across all of these different fields, all of these technologies, and that's the reason why we have chosen Python for you. So that at this stage, if you get a good understanding, if you get started with Python, then you will have a fantastic journey ahead. So during this course of 20 sessions, you'll also be learning some basics of artificial intelligence, some basics about graphics, all of these things. There is also a field called data science. Now, data science is a very emerging field which uses data. Data meaning any kind of information. Okay, so which uses data to create and visualize dashboards. Which can like help us gather insight. What is the reason? Why is something happening? All of these things, data can be processed and used to visualize via dashboards. Now, Python can also help us in research. Many scientists are using Python, and Python has a fantastic set of what we call libraries, which help us do high-end research. So again, data science, most popular language, Python. So you see, all of these things are so exciting, and it is coming towards you. Okay. And next, I have handed over to Nishant, who is going to explain to you where all we use Python, which all companies use, and a few other cases. Over to you, Nishant.
Okay, thank you so much, Aditya. Good afternoon to everyone. I hope I'm audible. So now let's talk from industry point of view. From company point of view, who uses Python. So if we talk about Google, YouTube, IBM, Instagram, NASA, Uber, one thing which we find common in all of them is Python. All of them heavily uses Python. Let's take a very beautiful example. Being a student, whenever we have any kind of query, let's say we want to search for any kind of problem, what we do, the very first thing that came into our mind is Google. Let's go on Google and search it. So, student, for that search engine also, Google uses Python, because whenever we search anything, within a fraction of second, we get a reply. These are the things, and we used to get our solution. So under the umbrella, Google, YouTube, IBM, they also uses Python very heavily nowadays. Next, Aditya, next. Okay, so next, if we talk about how easy or how difficult Python is, let's compare Python with other programming language that we have. So I hope we all heard about Java. So if we compare, let's say, if we just want to print a simple message, hello world, how difficult or how much line of code that we need to write in Java? Let's have a look. So you see over here, student, just to write a simple message, hello world, we need to write almost 5 to 6 line of code just to print a single message, that is hello world, as you can see over here. And even if you can read it out, public, static, void, main, that is something which we cannot get it at the very first attempt. So this is how we need to write it if we just want to write a single message, hello world. Let's see in C programming language, how much line of code that we need to write it. So you see in C programming language as well, we need to write int main, printf, return 0. And even C programming language, it took 4 to 5 line of code just to print a single message, hello world. Let's now talk about C++. So you see over here, even in C++ as well, we need to write almost 4 line of code just to print a hello world. Now, let's compare these 3 programming language with Python. So if we just want to write hello world, we simply need to use an English statement, print, which is very easy to write it down as well. And then what message we want to display, we need to write, that is hello world. So you see, student, how easy Python is. All I can just say is, it's just like an English speaking language where we need to use a phrase called print, and whatever message we want to print it, we need to write it. So that is how easy Python is to learn. Next slide, Aditya. And even students, Python offer you one more way of learning. So let's say at start, you are not comfortable with writing some code as well. So we have this block option as well. So let's say, same last example, I'm gonna take it. If I want to just greet you guys, hello and welcome all. So I want to do what? I just want to print something in front of you. So I will drag a block of print and I will drag a block of write and I'll join them and the message will get displayed. Hello and welcome to all. So here Python avoids, or Python, I can say, just solve this problem of writing the code also. So you can just use a block-based coding and write a code. Vice versa, let's say you want to create a block from your Python code. So that option also Python's offer you. You can write a code and we can convert it into a block also. So this is how easy and versatility Python offer is. Next slide. Talking about learning Python is, it can be fun and easy. As we have seen an example, we want to write our first code. We just need to write a single line, print, and there we go. This is how easy Python is. Talking about challenging, being a class 9 student, we solve a lot of maths problem. Let's say finding the biggest number, finding the smallest number. So as we'll start learning Python, can we challenge ourselves? Rather than doing some mathematical formula, can we use a Python programming to solve this problem? A simple Python code which can find the biggest number which can find the given number is even or odd. Now, talking about creative, being a kid, we are very much creative. So can we use a Python programming, as Aditya say, in end game, where we can show us our creativity level? So this is how Python is. It's an easy, challenging, and creative. Next, I'll hand over this session to Akshit, who is going to take this session forward. Akshit, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Nishan, for explaining the students how Python is important. Yeah, I hope you all can see me now, right? So we'll take this further, and I hope all students got to know how Python is important for us and how fun it's gonna be learning Python, right? So before I proceed with what all extra things, extra interesting things we have got apart from you, right? I'll just show you the set of activities we have got planned for you so that you can all be boosted up, right? And you can have an intro that what all things you'll be learning in future, right? So I'll be sharing my screen and showing you what all activities you'll be learning. So a small introduction over here. This is the coding platform AI Connect that we'll be using, right? So we'll have a discussion on the platforms a bit later, but first we'll be focusing on the activities. So as told by Nishant and Aditya, that we can do lots and lots of activities with the help of Python, right? So students, we all know that because of the COVID era, it became really very much important that we all wear masks when we step out, right? So if we create a solution for this, that there is a camera that is able to find out if you are wearing a mask or not. That is, now the camera is just telling me, looking in the picture, that the person is wearing a mask or not. So this is the example of artificial intelligence, right? We humans, we have got intelligence, right? If I talk in terms of computers, robots, machines, right? If they are getting the intelligence, and that is referred to as artificial intelligence. So I'll be starting with the program based on artificial intelligence. First of all, mask detection, right? And we have made the learning so simple for you. As you can see, just some set of blocks will be there on your screen that you have to do. So students, just to tell you beforehand, these are all pre-saved activities, okay? For now, I'll be just showing you a preview of the code and the output, but in the session, we'll be learning all of these in much detail. I'm just loading up. Yeah, so you can see here is the code, right? And the beauty of our platform. So on the left-hand side, you'll be having set of options, right? So like when we learn English, या हम कोई सी भी लैंग्वेज लर्न करते हैं, ठीक है? तो इंग्लिश में हम क्या लर्न करते हैं? We learn grammar, जहाँ हमारे पास tenses, adjective, adverbs, noun, pronouns, ये बहुत सारी चीजें होती हैं, right? And if we want to be good in English, so what we have to do? We have to know all these things, right? So what we're going to do over here, so similarly, I talk about the coding language, right? In coding language, I have got the coding concepts, as you can see in the left-hand side. So every single coding option has got certain blocks that you can just drag onto the coding screen, because this is the coding screen. And with these dragging these Python blocks, you are not just learning block coding, you are also able to learn the textual coding corresponding to it, right? So we are not just teaching you the basics, but you can say with the help of basics, you are able to learn the professional textual Python coding as well, right? So what we'll do in this, I'll show you a live program that will show you how mask detection is working with the help of this artificial intelligence program. So I'll capture the image. I can use my webcam, or also I can use any photo on my computer. Let's suppose I take a person. I've taken image. A person is not wearing a mask over here. I click on upload over here. Okay. And let's click on run. My program has told me that the person is not wearing any mask, right? So I'll just change this now with a person wearing a mask. So I have a photo of a lady over here and she is wearing a mask. I click on upload. So you can see over here, students, just some set of instructions were given. And now my computer has become intelligent. My program has become intelligent. It is telling me if the person has worn a mask or not, right? So like these kind of interesting activities we have got for you. Dream car, right? So you all must have got certain wishes, certain dreams, right? To achieve, to have a luxurious car, luxurious apartment, live in luxurious city. So we all have these kind of a dreams, right? Now, if I convert my this dream into reality, basically with the help of coding, let's suppose I want to draw this. Python gives me this feature as well, where with the help of Python, you can convert your imagination into reality, right? So this is all based on learning with fun. Again, I have used certain concepts of Python. Okay, drag the blocks. I click on run. I can see the output. Okay, so I have drawn the design of a car over here. And if I just, and again, not just coding over here, here as well, you can see the corresponding Python textual coding, right? I'll just come a bit further. So students, you all in mathematics now, okay? In math, you might have learned about the XY coordinates, plotting a graph, okay? Now we are integrating your mathematics with coding, right? The concept of graph was learned in math, but we'll be explaining that concept to you with the help of coding over here, right? So you can see in the left-hand side, we have got again these options, the blocks I have dragged, okay? The textual coding, I click on run. And you can see that there is a graph being plotted, okay? A two-dimensional graph that has got these two curves are there, and the X and Y axis, and the title of the graph as well, right? Again, the next one, largest number of the list, okay? Let's run this program, 33, okay? I press enter. It says that the largest number is 44 over here, right? And I'll just come with the last program now, calculator, right? So see, we all have used calculator, okay? We all use calculator for performing some mathematical calculation. But students, do you know, when you learn this Python programming, we will tell you how you can create your own calculator, right? The student at initial stage will be able to write a program where you can create a calculator, right? So we'll use these blocks, okay? So let's run the program. I enter the first number, let's suppose 45 and 22. So which operator do I want to use? Let's suppose I want to use the plus operator. I enter 1 over here. I click on enter. What I get the addition of these two numbers, right? So you can see like this, we have got so many set of activities for you that I'm damn sure you will really enjoy. And because Python, I told, is very much fun to learn. And as Ishan told you, right, compared to other languages, Python is so much easy to understand, right? So this is about the set of activities we have planned for you, okay? Now, apart from this, students, we have added a fun part and some extra things as well for you over here, right? So students, now I'll be telling you that how you will be able to join the session, okay? And I also tell you how you have to log in into this AI Connect platform, right? So I'll just see, students, a link has been created by us, that is PyCode pycode.tinkercoders.com. Okay, I'll spell out PYCODE, pycode.tinkercoders.com. Okay, so before every session, what you have to do, you have to open this link, right? And on this link, you have to click on login. Okay, so as you click on login over here, so what things will happen? Yeah, just 1 minute, please. Yeah, I'll just refresh this for you all. Okay, so let's suppose you were at the initial page. Okay, you are at this page, you click on login. So as you click on login, you'll be getting a page. Okay, here you have to enter your login IDs and password. So these will be shared by your teachers. I'll just log in for now. So students, when you click on login over here, okay, this will be your dashboard page, right? So now what we have done, we have allocated the course PyCode to you. So what will happen as you open this dashboard, you will only see one code, one program or one course over here that is with the name of PyCode. I'll just share that with you. Yeah, over here it is. So as you open, you'll be having this kind of course shown over here, PyCode like that. Okay, now this is your course. Okay, so you'll be having all these things over here. So this is the basic dashboard we'll be having, right? So now what things you can see? Session number 0, orientation session. So what is this all about? This is basically, you can say, support document. You all make notes. Okay, so we have added documents in the documents are for the reference for you that you can use for the notes and takeaways. Okay, we have already uploaded them. You can just click over here. Okay, and as you click over here, you'll be able to see them. I'll just show you just a minute. So now what things you can do? Now, first of all, starting with the basic things, right? So if you want to join the live session, what you have to do, like on 14th of March, you have the first session that is Think a Number, right? So to join that session, what is to be done? I told you how to log in into the platform. Okay, so after logging in, you just have to click on this link over here, right? As you click on this link, you will automatically be taken to YouTube, where you can join the live session. Okay, as simple as that. Just click on this link, and the next page that opens, that will be your live session page, right? So that is how you can join the live session. Now, if you want to see a small video, one thing you have got the complete live session, right? Now, if you also want to see a small video, that will give you a glimpse of how to do the activity step by step. So for that purpose, we have got the activity video added. Okay, just click over here. Okay, and just press the play button. Okay, so here you have got the complete video. I'll show glimpse of it. Okay, where it has been told step by step how the activity is to be done, what kind of output you'll be able to see, right? So this is the activity that we have for. Right, so like this was the video that we had. Okay, now I'll just come back to the session over here, how to wash a document. You click on this over here, and what you can see, the complete documentation is there. So students, what you do, like when you go to a classroom, what you do when your teacher is teaching you something, so you have some note downs or notes, right? So what we have done, whatever notes you have to make, ठीक है, जो भी आपको लिखना important point, हमने सारे आपके इस डॉक्यूमेंट में ही ऐड कर दिए. ठीक है, इसमें आपका स्टेप बाय स्टेप भी है कि क्या क्या पॉइंट्स इंपॉर्टेंट थे, क्या क्या पॉइंट्स कवर हुए थे क्लास में आपके, कि व्हाट इज इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ एआई, ठीक है। हम इस एक्टिविटी के अंदर क्या क्या सीखने वाले हैं, टू क्रिएट अ वेरिएबल, सम अरिथमेटिक ऑपरेटर्स और यूज प्रिंट ऑपरेशन, ठीक है। ये आपका स्टेप बाय स्टेप प्रोसीजर है, what you have to follow. Click on create activity, click on create. Okay, it's been guided over here, right? So again, step by step explanation. Right, so this is there in the document. The next thing that you will be seeing over here is the platform link, right? So I told you that कि हम एक coding platform use करने वाले हैं जिसका नाम है AI Connect. Okay, so what you have to do to open the platform, because I have just told you कि आपको ये LMS platform कैसे देखना है, ठीक है। To open the coding platform, हम इसी LMS platform का use करेंगे. Just click on this platform link over here and you can see the platform has opened up. Okay, so so your teachers will be sharing a login ID and password for this platform as well. Okay, where you can log in, right? So you have done all this, right? So now we want that कि जो आपने सीखा, एक छोटा सा टेस्ट, ठीक है। So there is a quiz for you जिसमें आपके सिर्फ 4 क्वेश्चन होंगे, ठीक है। So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Just 4 questions will be MCQ, right? So just 4 questions and I really want कि सारे बच्चे ये सब attempt करें, right? So you have to answer these questions and you have to submit your quiz after that, right? So I'll tell you how to submit the quiz as well, ठीक है। हम वापस सेशन पे आते हैं, तो वो हो गया आपका क्विज वाला पार्ट, ठीक है। अब देखो आपने एक एक्टिविटी लर्न कर ली, राइट? सो हाउ डू वी लर्न थिंग्स बेटर? जब हम जो लर्न कर रहे हैं उसकी खुद से प्रैक्टिस भी करते हैं, राइट? सो वी वांट दैट every single student over here is able to proudly say that you are now completely able to understand Python language, right? So we'll be having some practice tasks as well, right? So we have got this assignment over here, okay? So on this, what you have to do, you have to submit your assignment, right? So I'll tell you that part as well, how you can submit your assignment, okay? So this was done, okay? So every single session will have all these things for you, right? Now coming up, so if we have to convey a message, so we can use this platform over here. In the announcement, you'll be able to see whatever announcements are there, right? And apart from that, let's suppose session number 1 is right, and you are having some doubts in that session. So again, for to make a common platform for everything, so here is the part where students, you can add your query, right? So what we'll do then, see, I click on this over here, I got a doubt in session number 1 live session, okay? Click over here, click on reply. So whatever doubt you have over here, you can post. So what we'll do, so students, if the query can be solved by just replying you over here, we will address your query here itself, okay? And if it is required to be addressed in the next session, a proper explanation is to be required for that. We'll be having that explained well in the next live session plan, okay? So this is how students, you all will be able to get all your doubts clear, right? Coming up next is the how to use a support document. I've told you all these points, but you might think that in this short interval, right, I'm explaining you so many things over here, right? So that you do not forget the things that I've just explained to you over here. What you can do, you all will see this link over here, LMS and coding platform support document. Just click over here. So you have got all these documents over here, okay? So I've told you how to join the live session, okay? How to open the coding platform, how to log in, how to post discussion form. So I'll use these 2 documents for now. Let's suppose you have to submit a quiz, okay? You have to submit a PPT. That document is downloaded, okay? I click on open over here. Right, so you will see this presentation, okay? It's basically a PDF, okay? submitting the assignment. So what is the step one? Okay, you have to log into the LMS platform, open the course on your dashboard. Okay, now when you open the course, you have to click on the corresponding assignment, okay, of that particular session. Okay, then you have to submit a file, right? Because see, whatever activity we have done, you will have a file for that. Okay, now you have to submit that file. So what students you all can do, because whatever activity we are doing, okay, we can all take a screenshot of that. Okay, so what will happen on the screen on the left hand side, as I showed you in the starting, you will have the code. In the right hand side, you will be having the output. Okay, so take a screenshot of that and go to add submission, and this is the place where you have to upload your file. Okay, when the file has been uploaded, you have to come down and submit the assignment. Right, I'll give you example what has happened over here. See, when we are writing a mail, okay, if I do not press the send button, what happens? That file is saved as draft. That is what has happened over here. When you have just uploaded the file over here and saved changes, that file has not been submitted. Okay, it has just been uploaded. So when I just upload the file, okay, it is saved as draft. Then we click on submit assignment. Okay, that thing is done. And then at the last, it is telling you a final confirmation that are you very sure that you have given the best of your effort and means you want to submit your file. Click on continue. Okay, and then your assignment is submitted. Okay, so that is how you can submit the assignment. Coming up next, how you can submit the quiz. The file is downloaded. I open this file and over here, submitting the quiz, step-by-step procedure, open the course again, click on the quiz option. You have to click on attempt quiz, right? You have to answer all the questions, okay? Then at last, you will have option of finish attempt, okay? Before clicking on finish attempt, you can change the answer. But after you have clicked on finish attempt, you cannot change. You are submitting your work. Okay. You click on submit attempt and submit all and finish. Okay. After submitting once, it gives you only one chance that you are very much sure to submit all your answers. Okay. Submit all and finish a confirmation again. Okay. And then you will be getting a live score just after submitting the quiz. If you answered all of the questions correctly or which of the question was wrong. So you'll be getting all those things, okay, and click on finish review. Okay, and what will you see over here? That both these things are turning green. You have seen the quiz also and you have submitted the quiz also. Okay, so this is how you'll be able to submit the quiz. Okay, students, right? I hope that was well clear to you. Okay, now this is about the LMS platform that we had. Okay, so I will just add some notes for teachers as well over here. Right now, let's suppose teachers want to keep a track of their particular school, that how many activities have been done by their students. Okay, so we have got some extra set of features on this platform where we have got these things available for teachers, right? So I'll just show you. So teachers, this is for you. Like you will be having an option for course management on top of the screen, right? Course management. You have to click over here and you have to click on activity completion, right? So what do you see? Currently, you can see that all set of students have been added over here, right? Now, let's suppose I choose any one of them over here. Okay, so let's suppose I have the students of JNB Bareilly over here. Okay, so students from JNB Bareilly, you all can see your names over here. They have all been uploaded, right? So now we all can see that there are some lists of activities shown over here. Okay, the quiz and assignments. So now teacher wants to keep a track if students have attempted the quiz, if they have submitted the assignment, the teacher can easily keep a very track of all those students. Okay. So as a teacher from DAV Bareilly opens the platform and goes over here to activity completion. Okay. They will automatically be able to see only the students of their particular school, right? And if the activity has been done, they'll be seeing this blank, a checkbox sheet. And if students have done these activities, what they will see a green tick over here with time being mentioned, that if the activity has been done, on what date, at what time it was done. Okay. And if the school wants to use that data, so you have the option to download that data as well over here. Okay. So this feature is only for teachers. Sorry. And teachers can, if teachers wants to see how it is to be done, only teachers can see an extra document over here. Okay. This document is guiding the step I just showed over here. Okay. Like this, the same procedure. Click on this course management, activity completion. And here you can see, so as you can see in this document, some green ticks are there. So corresponding to the student and whichever activity has been done, you will be able to see a green tick. Okay. Now, so this was about the features that we have got for the LMS. Okay. And students, one more surprise over here. So when you complete this course, okay, so this platform you can say is artificially intelligent. Okay. So now what this platform will do, when you have submitted all the quiz assignments, it has come to know that yes, the student has completed the course. Okay. You will automatically get an option to course completion certificate. Okay. So you all can get your course certificates then. Okay. And after done these activities, we have an option for you. We want you to make a project, okay, and a final quiz as well. Okay. Yeah, just a minute, please. And yeah, just one more thing to add. So we'll be having some amazing surprises for you as well. Okay. So this is about the LMS, right? Now, coming on to how you have to use this platform. So students, how you will log in on this platform. So you have got a user ID being shared by your school teachers. Okay. Teachers will share that user ID with you. You have to enter that user ID as it is. Let's suppose it is 14 NAA 789. I'm giving an example. And you have to just add over here at code.com. Okay. So whatever user ID your school will be giving you, after that you have to add at code.com. And students, please take care. Whatever this insight is there, okay, please add this as capital letters only. And the password will be shared by your school. Okay. So for now, I'll just log into my account. Okay. Now, you can see artificial intelligence over here. These are the possibilities that you can do on this platform. Basic Python, graphic designing, machine learning, AI, all these things are possible with the help of this platform. Okay. So how will you do the activity? Okay. Let's suppose you have to do activity on basic Python. Okay. Now, what is that? I'll take example of a book. Okay. You have got one book of computer science, let's suppose. Okay. And that book has got multiple chapters, right? So now what we'll do over here, first of all, we have to create a project. Inside that, we'll be having set of activities. How we will do it, right? So all this is covered in documents as well. But just to share these things right now, I'm just explaining this to you. Okay. First of all, you have to create the project. Okay. So let's suppose we have got project name as PyCode. Okay, I click on this. Okay, my project will be created. You will be able to see that in the project list. Now, currently, I see the activity list as empty because I have created the project, but I have not created the activity, right? The next task for me is to create the activity, right? So one more thing, students, see, we have got basic Python where you will make some programs based on Python, okay? The calculator, reverse, whatever program is to be done, okay? Then we have got graphic designing where you have got the drawing feature with the help of Python, machine learning, where you will first of all train the machine and then see the output. Then you have got artificial intelligence, right? So this is the journey that will be starting from learning the language and then coming on to the application for that for artificial intelligence, right? Now, coming up next, I'll tell you here itself how you can make the activity now. Create activity, okay, activity name. Let's suppose the activity name is think a number. From this page, you have to select what type of activity you have to make, okay? And click on create. Your activity has been created. You click over here and boom, this is the page where you can create your activity, right? So all these things, and this is just a brief overview, students. So in the session, we'll be covering up all these things, right? So apart from these, just the documents, right, we will be having shared the videos as well, so that all these things, how to use the LMS, how to use the coding platform, all these things are well made you understand so that you do not face any kind of difficulties using the platform, using the LMS, because we want you to have the best possible experience of learning coding, right? So with this, I would conclude my part. So Mr. Aditya, would you please just come up and just conclude all this?
Sure. Thank you, Akshat, for taking us through the journey of what students' learning experience in these PyCode sessions will look like. To all the students and teachers who are present, do not need to worry. We will be sharing, I know we have shared a lot of information with you today, but you do not need to worry. All of this will be shared with you on how to log in, your login credentials. All of this will be shared with you after the session today. As Akshat showed, all the information is also available inside your platform. So once you log in, you will also be able to find all the documents there. So you do not need to worry. And in the next session, all of this will be once again explained to you on how you can use, how you can log in and use the platform to create your projects. From the teachers, we would be requesting your support in ensuring that students are able to participate in these sessions to maximize their learning. We would request your support also in ensuring that students have access to some devices after the sessions so that they can do hands-on practice, coding practice through the assignments and quizzes as Akshat showed. As Akshat showed, you can also track the participation of your students through your account. Once again, all of these details will be shared with you on how to do this exactly. So you do not need to worry about that right now. So we are towards the end of the session now, but since we have shared a lot of information with you, before closing, we would like to hear from the teachers if you have any questions regarding these Python sessions and the platform. So if we have any questions, we can take the questions for the next 5 to 7 minutes. I would request if you have questions, if you could raise your hand using the Zoom feature, and we would allow participants to unmute themselves. I would call the name and then you can unmute yourself and ask the question if you have. So any questions related to what we talked about today during the session, what Akshat showed during the, about the content of the Python sessions and the platform, we can take the questions. So I hope we have done such an excellent job. There are no questions. I do not see any hands raised as of now.
Maybe some teachers may have some questions, Anurag, I feel. Request teachers, if you have any query or students, any query, please come forward and, somebody has raised their hand, Anurag.
Yes, so we have JNV Imphal, the teacher from JNV Imphal. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I would like to ask regarding the this platform, sir. So is this online, or it can be always? Suppose the student has to do this activity, LMS learning. So we have to give internet connection. Then it is always online, or it is can be done some offline also.
Yeah, I would like to address this question of yours, sir. So this will be an online platform, right? Because I'll tell you what issue is faced by many students if we keep it offline. Because certain softwares only support certain operating systems. Like the software is only working on Windows, only working on Mac, only working on Android, right? So
Yes.
for this, we have kept this online. Just have the internet connection and use whatever platform you are using: mobile phone, computer, laptop, Linux, Mac, anything. So this platform will work on all of these. So
That's
that's a
fine.
complete online platform. Yes, sir.
Okay, sir. That's fine. But we have some issues like say we have slow internet, and then suppose if you have more than one, say 10 students working at the same time, then they will not be able to access the same time. So that's some kind of issues we have in JNV. That's it.
So to add to what Akshat mentioned, we will be giving a sufficient time. So after every session, students will have a lot of time for doing the self-learning exercise, the assignment. So in case, let's say on a particular day, there are internet issues, we can always go back and do it the next day. So there will be sufficient time for the students.
Okay, sir. We'll see that. Okay, thank you, sir.
We have
Thank you.
also one question from JNB Dhankanal.
Yeah, I'll just unmute. And we got the question in chat box as well. If we can use the
Hello.
laptop.
Hello.
Yeah.
Good
Yes,
afternoon, sir.
that's
So
what-
my query is related to the schedule of classes and numbers of classes that to be conducted by your side, and what will be our how can we conduct the sessions from our end? Please tell about this.
Sure, sir. So, sir, our next session, I was going to talk about the schedule at the end. Our next session is going to be on Monday. So, our first session where we'll be taking a topic on numbers, how to use and operate with numbers using Python. So, for the time being, we will be doing one session per week, and these sessions will be on Monday at 3 p.m. So that will be the schedule, sir. And if there is any changes in the schedule, we will be mailing you all the details. So we have also created a WhatsApp group for the coordination. So before the session, the schedule will be shared with you through email and WhatsApp. For the time being, our next session is on coming Monday, sir, 14th March at 3 p.m.
And after that 1 week, they will get to complete the whatever activities that is taught in that session, isn't it, Anurag?
Yes, sir. So after every session, there will be a one week time where students can rewatch the session, do assignments and quizzes, and do the self-learning activity. Raghu Pavan, sir. Sorry, sir. Gopal, sir, you have.
I find that some of the teachers, due to various reasons, they could not be present in today's session. So is there any way we can share the highlights and the PPT that has been used by Akshat for the benefit of those teachers who could not attend today's program?
Yes, sir. So we will be sharing today's recording as well as all the documents, the PPTs which Akshat shared. All of that we will be sharing with the teachers through email as well as the WhatsApp group.
So I have a request for all the teachers who are present here to, Monday is our next session. And before that, if you can take some half an hour time and reinforce some of the highlights of today's session, like the objective of this program and how the program is going to be conducted. At the end of the program, what are the learning outcomes that we are expecting? And with that, what benefit the children are going to get? So such things at your level, if you can communicate with the children, that will instill more interest among them. So this is, you can consider this as my request to all of you. So at school level, you please conduct some half an hour orientation session. If you want any suggestions or any support, you can post your queries in the WhatsApp group. Accordingly, I request Anurag and Akshit to support the teachers. So that kind of orientation program by you at school level will go a very long way in bringing more engagement with the children. Shiza ma'am, what do you think?
Yes, sir, absolutely. So this program has to go through the the teachers.
Yes. So otherwise, very nicely it has been explained to both the teachers and the students. And congratulations to each one of you for being with us in this great journey. And I'm sure our girls are going to come out with a variety of programs at the end of the course. And that's what we expect from them. And equally, in the same way from the teachers as well. Thank you, everybody.
Good evening, sir. Anurag, sir, I have a query for you.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir.
Sir, actually, since the girls are belong to 9th class, so they don't have any basic prerequisites regarding any knowledge regarding programming concepts, basic concepts of programming, and they don't. Some girls, they don't know even what do you mean by operating system also. So, is there any prerequisites that we need to take over from our side, from teaching? Because in order to understand a programming language, they should have some basic concepts related to any programming or regarding computer science. Because can you please suggest me, sir? Anurag, sir?
Yes, sir. So we would be ensuring that this session, as we also know that these sessions are for class 9 students who are at a very young age. So they
Yes.
might not have a lot of exposure related to coding and technical skills. So we would be ensuring that these sessions are extremely basic for any student who has not heard of Python at all or has not worked on computers earlier. We would be making sure that the content of the sessions is kept very basic. So the learning curve will start from a very basic understanding to then we will progress slowly, keeping in mind how are the students progressing.
Fine, sir. That's fine. Thank you.
As Raghu Pawan has requested Anurag, if there is any possibility, like the basic literature, the content about programming as a subject, if it can be shared with them, perhaps maybe tomorrow or Monday morning, they would be able to make use of it in their orientation session. This is my earnest request to all the teachers. Half an hour of your interaction with the students is going to be very much required to bring them on the board.
Yes, I just want to add one point over here, right? So we have kept this complete program as simple as possible. We'll be starting from very basic. So there is no prerequisites required. Even if student has not, they do not know what is coding, they don't know the basic knowledge of computer science. Okay, they just have to know how to use a computer and nothing else, right? Just use the computer and they can do the coding. Every single thing will be covered by us. Apart from that, the basics. So that's the reason we have added content for the students. What is AI? What is coding on an LMS platform itself? So apart from live session, they have got some extra content as well.
Yeah, actually that is fine. But at the end of the first session on Monday, perhaps I would request you to have a small assessment for the students to know their feedback on it. So if we find any gap between what we have presented and what their expectations and what their level is, then perhaps accordingly we can try for some filling the gap.
Sure.
So I see one or two more questions on the chat. Let me address them directly. there is no such time period. Vaibhav sir had asked, Vaibhav B, student sir, student or teacher had asked how much time do we have to complete the course. There is no such time period. We will be sharing all the schedule related details with the teachers. Besides that, links will be shared, so you do not have to worry. Joining links for the Monday session, as well as link for today's the recording of today's, as well as the credentials, your user ID and passwords. Everything will be shared with the teachers through email and WhatsApp. So you do not have to worry. And on Monday, once again, we will be showing you how to log in, how to access the LMS content.
But I have a small suggestion, Anurag, in this regard.
Yes.
Unless we keep the timeline, no, our major purpose is to serve these girl children, to give them orientation and introduction to Python during their stay in class 9. Because the moment they come to class 10, their priorities will be slightly different in terms of completion of syllabus and things like that. So we will fix a particular timeline for completing each of the module, so that everybody will be falling into the groove. So I think I will also try to request the teachers to complete this course, take this as a course, so that majority of the children will fall into place in completion of the course. It will not be open-ended timeline. What do you say, Akshit? What do you think about this?
Yes, sir, definitely.
Any of the teachers would like to respond on this?
Yes, sir.
Any problem? Am I audible? Akshit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So by the end of May, we should be able to complete the course. That's what I am thinking. March, April, and May.
Sir, April we have not planned, because in April children will be having exams.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Again, it will start in the month of May, right?
In the month of May we will be starting, and in first week of May we will be ending up, and then we will again start in like first week of May we can start off with.
So we will follow it up, and then accordingly we will keep monitoring them.
Yes, sir.
But we will have timelines for completion of each module. As you know, our live sessions or dates are given. In the similar way, the modules that have to be completed in the self-pace also will have some guidelines for them.
Right, sir.
So thank you, Anurag, thank you, Akshit, thank you, Shiza ma'am.
Thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
everybody.
Thanks a lot. So thank you, everyone.
Special thanks to all our teachers. I consider this as a movement, because bringing coding for our Navodaya girl students when they are in class 9 is something, a historical initiative in the present context. So I request all my teachers to be part of this revolutionary movement. So around 6,000 children, we are going to empower them for their future. In different ways, it is going to be beneficial to them. So let us all work in that mode and make this program a great success. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you to all the teachers and students for joining us today. So we will meet again on Monday. We will share the joining links for Monday with you. Hope to see you all again on Monday. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye. I can see all of your hands in the videos as well. That's great. Bye-bye, everyone. Bye-bye.